guys, welcome to this hair tutorial. Today we're going to be doing something that I've gotten a lot of requests for. I've been listening to you guys and here it is. We're going to be doing flat iron curls. This is very fun, something that gives you a lot of versatility. You can get a lot more different curl options out of your flat iron than you can out of a curling iron. First we'll go over a couple hot tips. When you take small sections and move very slowly down the hair, you're going to get the most curl. When you take bigger sections and move very quickly over the hair, you're going to have just a little bit of wave or maybe just a little bit of bend at the ends. I'll show you guys how to achieve the different looks today, and you'll get a visual for exactly how it's done. Also remember that when you're using your flat iron, try not to close it too tight. You want that hair to move very smoothly through the flat iron. You don't want the flat iron to stay in one place for any period of time. So don't close it too tight. Keep your grip nice and soft with it. Now normally with something like this, we're going to take sections like I've done in my other videos where we'll take our bangs and have a section out. We'll take from the top a section from like the corner of the eyebrow to the corner of the eyebrow in like a horseshoe shape. In the top we'll have a section like that, and then we'll have another section that goes from ear to ear around the back of the head. But for the purpose of today's shooting and for you guys to be able to see exactly what it is that I do, I'm going to demonstrate the different kind of curls you can do using the side of my head. Let's talk about flat iron position. You can grab your section of hair with your palm facing out, and when you take it and twist it, it's going to give you a lot more body at the roots. If you take your section with your palm facing in and then flip it out, you're going to get the least amount of body at the roots. So depending on the look that you're going for, if you're going for curls with a lot of body and a lot of volume, then you're going to want to start with your palm facing out and turn it in. If you're going to want something that's just more like curl at the ends, you're not looking for as much fluff on top, then you're going to want to start with your palm facing in. I'm going to take a section about this size, kind of show you guys what I'm talking about. This is like a medium sized section. Make sure you've combed all of the tangles out of the hair. Now I'm going to start showing you a look that's not got as much body. So I'm going to keep my palm facing in, and we're going to slowly move it down. And you'll see when that pops up how we've got some curl in there. So just pick it up, fluff it around, twist it so that the curl kind of falls in place. But see how I haven't really messed with the body and the volume towards the root of my hair? I've just gotten the curl on the underneath. Now I'm going to take another section. I'm going to show you what happens when you twist it the opposite way so you get more volume. I'm going to start with my palm facing out. I'm going to pull it up. Alright, I'm going to twist that around, just kind of take the shape. See how I got more lift there on the roots that time? So that's what you're going to do if you want to see a little bit more pop. So you can see that one on the underneath, those roots are flat. The one on the top, the roots have a lot more bump. I'm going to show you guys what it means on this side. Maybe take a very small section, and I'm going to move very slowly down the hair shaft so you can see how curly this can get. See that? See that little spring? I can get some pretty tight little ringlets there with that. Now I'm going to show you what it looks like if we take a bigger section, like all of this, a nice big thick section. I'm going to do the same thing, but I'm going to move very quickly down the hair, so that way you can tell the difference. See that? It's kind of more like using a very large barrel curling iron. You're going to get just like that little bit of bend in there. It's a great way to add a lot of body and bounce in there. It's a great way to deal with day 2 hair too. If you start to feel a little flat, fluff it back up a bit. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through and go ahead and curl the rest of my hair so that you can see what the finished style looks like, and I'll kind of then tell you guys what you should do with the bangs. If you have bangs, if you don't have bangs, you can skip that part. That's fine. I'll be back in just a few minutes. Alright guys, I finished putting the curls in. I want to go over real quick the way that I do the bangs. This is a great way to do them even if you're wearing your hair straight. You want to kind of touch them up with the flat iron a little bit. That's cool. Just kind of brush your bangs out coming straight forward. Thing you want to remember with this is not to close the flat iron. You're going to leave the flat iron open, about like that, if you can kind of see how I've got it. So we're going to leave the flat iron open, and I'm just going to go over the bangs and just kind of bend them a little bit. There we go. See that? Didn't have to close the flat iron. Let it cool for a second. Get your hands in there and kind of toss them around. My bangs are kind of long right now, so I don't want to wear them straight down in my face. Now I'm going to go through and I'm just going to rake my hands through the rest of the hair. I like to break up my curls a little bit. You guys know that. I always like for my looks to be soft. I don't want anything to be too polished. I like it to be a little on the messy side. Alright, so there you go. Remember when you're putting these curls in your hair, and any time that you're curling your hair, that some varying sizes, some varying directions just makes it look more natural and softer. So, you know how we talked about taking the bigger pieces and the smaller pieces? Mix it up. Some pieces make them really curly. Some pieces leave them a little bit softer. So that way you get some variety happening. And I love variety. What you guys think? I love these curls. It's my favorite. Hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Let me know how you like it. Leave a comment, subscribe. I'll see you next time.